Aloha Suns and Waters. So I'm going to be tapping into the fish symbolism and meaning about during the ending of May, we started fishing again. And we went fishing possibly every weekend for 3 weeks. And we didn't catch a single fish. But we continued to enjoy ourselves. We continued to have fun. And just be patient while doing it as well, teaching our children about patience, about also giving offerings to the ocean, giving our love. And so we didn't catch any fish. But then a week after that, after we just kind of, put it to the side, my boyfriend's friend called him and he was like, I have a cooler full of fish. Do you want it? I just went fishing. I got way too much, more than I can eat myself. And, we're like, oh my gosh, what a blessing. Perfect. And so, like, every week since then, every weekend, he gives us fish. And I just found it so incredible that after, putting some work into it and trying ourselves, that we still ended up getting blessed with fish without even having to work. So I'm seeing like energies of whatever you are working towards that possibly failed at, you're going to get gifted with it anyways. And this time you're not going to have to put any work in because there was already work that was put in. And I'm seeing like that's how this is going to work. It's like you put in the work and there may not be anything immediately, but it comes when you need it the most. There's something like that. Or it comes when you weren't even expecting it. Like it's going to catch you by surprise. Like, I swear this energy is so heavy. Like this gifting energy is so heavy that I'm having a hard time even to deliver this message for some reason. I'm seeing 10:10 on the clock. It's 10:10 right now here in Hawaii. That could be really significant for some of you. But I stumbled upon this page as I was looking at the fish symbolism. And I was trying to pick and choose what I wanted to speak of. But I'm like, wow, this whole read is absolutely amazing. And I wanted to share it with you. So make sure you hit that like button if you feel like sticking around. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you're heading out, peace. But so here we go. I'm reading from whatismyspiritanimal.com. Fish symbolism and meaning may go unnoticed because this stealthy but fleet animal swims in the depths off your radar. Swimming into fish symbolism and meaning. It's important to consider these creatures' intimate and life-sustaining relationship with water. While we all rely on water, fish's constant immersion in water gives them the additional level of symbolism and meaning. Fish remind us of the importance of being steeped in this element, of really delving deep beneath the surface. The water element connection gives fish spirit the connotation of the subconscious, emotions, healing, and purification. Water is also associated with love, relationship, and family. As tears are cleansing, so too does the water element bring purification and healing. Water washes away our fears and insecurities and is always in flow. The power of water is often overlooked until we consider the power of this element to wear away at a rock over time, or to bring ferocity, as it is the case with a typhoon or a flood. I keep feeling this energies of a tsunami. And it's not going to be, I don't see it as literal. And my daughter even mentioned a tsunami yesterday. So there could be some sort of tsunami warnings popping off, but I'm also feeling like I'm hearing the tsunami sirens in my head right now. And I'm seeing like gifts, like a tsunami of gifts, a tsunami of money. But I'm seeing like heavily gifts, but this could be gifts in the form of money, right? And my daughter mentioned that yesterday as well, like there's going to be a tsunami of money coming. And I kept feeling the energies yesterday of fives, like it's coming in fives. And it's so interesting because my daughter is 5 years old, and I kept feeling that energy. Like maybe for some of you, like when hard times come, it's like one after another, like getting hit left and right by all of these energies. Like, what the fuck is going on? Feeling like it's like you're struggling with emotions. I'm like seeing the water, like someone's struggling. And this time, because you know how to surf those waves, you know how to ride these waves of emotions, it's going to be in the form of gifts. And you're going to be getting hit left and right with gifts, with blessings, with opportunities and experiences to enjoy peace and prosperity, is what I'm seeing for you all right? And I'm hearing like brace yourself. There's something about brace yourself for impact. Maybe someone always braces themselves for struggles and trouble, but it's like brace yourself for impact because you made an impact on someone, on divine as well. I feel like, it's usually divine that has an impact on our life, but you have been impacting the life of divine. And I'm seeing like things are changing. Things are changing in a huge way. Like I'm hearing like divine never changes. Divine is unchangeable or some shit. But I feel like even divine, God, source, whoever you call upon, universal intelligence is changing because through your works. And that's big shit right there. So know this, all right, of how much of an impact you have on people, because I see divine watching you make a difference in people's lives. And this doesn't even have to be forcefully either. It's like the way you live, your lifestyle, the way you give. I'm hearing the way you live, the way you give. And this doesn't have to be gifts financially, like your time, your energy, your love. You're giving it. Like it's giving is what I'm hearing. It's giving. Your energy is giving. It's giving me life. Yes. I'm hearing, yes, Queen, give me life. Yes, King, give me life. Yes, God. Yes, Goddess. Spirit's doing that shit. Like you got spirit feeling different because of the way humanity is. Like I'm feeling this vibe again, like no hope. Like there's no fucking hope. Like these people, it's a shit show down here. But them, the higher ups, the most high is watching you and they're like, yes. Look at him go. Look at her go. Look at the way she's handling these fucking waves. Look at how he's doing it. And he's doing it well. And I'm loving it, collective. I'm loving this vibe right now. And I feel it very interesting that we're in Leo season. It's fire. But you coming through with this water and it's like, it's like perfect. It's balance. It's balance is what I'm seeing. It's balance. Like, whew. There's something about what you went through. You could be angry. You should be angry. You should be heated. You should be mad. But you're not. And Spirit sees that. Spirit sees that water energy, cool, calm, collected. How the hell is she doing it? How is he doing it? Huh. And just know that that's impacting a lot of people in your life, all right? So let's see. Let's continue reading this. Whew, boy, that gave me life. All right. Water animals also have connections with purposeful movement and mindful independence. But for the rough currents that sometimes hinders a goal, just as they do in life, when a fish begins appearing in your life, pay attention to how it presents itself. It's worth noting that fish lives almost exclusively in water alone, and as compared with other animals that can come up to land, fly, and swim. This is in stark contrast to the way we humans live. Land, or the earth elements, is our natural home, and we are constantly surrounded by the air elements as we need to be. While we can't exist in fire, we can certainly enrage with it. Thus, we humans need to travel between the realms of these different elements when we want to bathe or swim or drink. We can interface with the water elements. Okay, that was a bunch of nothing. I hope that made sense for someone, but I'm going to scroll a little bit more down because there is something heavy here. So it represents the unconscious or higher self, feelings, motives, health, intelligence, and thought process, stretching limits, deeper awareness, fertility, birth, rebirth, inventiveness, luck, change, the sacred feminine, water element. And this is where shit got good because the Empress energy has been coming up a lot. You are in your Empress energy, feminines. And for you masculines, this is spirit telling you that you are in balance. And I'm hearing perfect balance with your masculine and feminine energies. Like I'm seeing like what is that called? Why am I feeling this? Like when I'm seeing like an Italian person, like when they love the food, like, oh my goodness, it's exquisite. What did they say? They say something. Oh man, I can't think of it. Maybe that's for some of you. Like I'm just seeing like someone's like, yes, this is amazing. So here we go. In Greek mythology, for example, Aphrodite could turn into a fish and in fact use that form to swim speedily away, escaping harm. Aphrodite's, or the Roman Venus, there's Venus, the Empress, was also said to have been born of the sea and therefore are associated with the water element. Christians use the fish to represent Christ, charity, and abundance. Goddesses, especially those beings associated with rivers, lakes, and oceans, thus as connected to the feminine element of water. Fish. Ooh, I just heard Lady of the Lake. That King Arthur vibes. Yes. If you resonate with that shit, I'm seeing somebody like give it up. Somebody's giving something up like, fuck this. It's not working and I'm not strong enough for this or something, like I'm done. Like that's not how maybe that's not even how your reaction was to it. Your whatever. But it's like, it reminds me of when we didn't catch any fish. Like we were like, okay, we're done. We're just going to go back to, doing what we usually do at the beach, swimming, enjoying. But it still comes. Like you put it to the side, but it comes right back to you. All right. That vibe. Anyways, let's see. So divine feminine. Yes, Lady of the Lake. Okay. This doesn't mean women specifically, but the feminine polarity within all of us. When the fish spirit animal comes to you as an animal spirit guide, Lightworkers tells us that it's reminding you of the feminine portion of self. Are you hiding from your imagination and creative potentials? Are you in need of nurturing, or is there someone or something that needs your compassion, nurturing, and attention? It's time to dig deep into the things that you kept tucked beneath the surface of your life. Explore and reconnect. Nurture yourself as the great mother would, then swim freely with fish towards your next great adventure as a new you. Fish can splash into your awareness to remind you that your emotional life is valid and important. As we focus our attention to the earthly plane of productivity and career, or the air energy of ideas, communication, and electronics, we often neglect the water realms of emotion, healing, and connection. Fish is helping you break this cycle. Sitting with your feelings may be just what the doctor ordered. That is, if fish animal spirit is seen as a doctor. Those born with a fish totem are so fiercely independent that they are often tempted to swim upstream. People with fish energy adapt to a variety of circumstances easily. They have not simply a strong affinity for water, but need to connect with the living water regularly for their well-being. People with the fish, yes, 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 yes. I love that. Staying near the water, all right? Get near the water. This is, being really nurturing and very compassionate. Drinking a lot of water. Maybe even some of you have to cry some tears for healing, purification. Anyways, people with the fish animal totem may be naturally compassionate and desire close connections with others. Yet they won't give up their personal curiosity and desires, nor will they let others confine them. They play well with others, though, just like fish swimming in a school to survive, they may be naturally gifted counselors, healers, or psychics as well. Their keen perception helps them survive. They can sense when the tides are changing and use their entire body as a turning fork, so to speak, helping them sense the currents of energy all around them. If you have a fish totem, it's likely that you strive to develop your spirit and your mind. You may have prophetic dreams or intricately correct gut instincts. Fish makes a good companion when endeavoring to learn about divinatory arts. Also, when you find yourself growing too tied to a person or thing, fish inspires renewed movement and liberation. Fish can remind you of the importance of working closely with others, as well as the importance of swimming to new waters when you need to. Work with fish to enhance your psychic abilities. When you need to work on emotional healing, or when you have a relationship or romance that needs deeper healing, let the fish remind you of what nurtures you and sustains you. Fish can help you express your intuition in more creative ways, as well as exploring and healing the depths of your subconscious. The main fish figuring the main fish figuring into Celtic lore is the sassy salmon who gained, wow, I don't know why the fuck I said salmon, because I never say that. What the fuck? I never say that. I say salmon, okay? So whoever says salmon, I'm guessing this one was for you. So the sassy salmon, oh my god, that was funny as hell, who gained wisdom, creativity, and future sight by eating magical hazelnuts that he found at a sacred well. I'm hearing hazelnuts. Go get some hazelnuts, baby. Maybe somebody got some hazelnut creamer in their coffee right now. They're like, ooh, that's me. I'm hearing spirit say, go get you some real hazelnuts. I'm hearing hazelnut butter, not Nutella. I mean, feel free if you want to, I'm seeing if you want Nutella, go ahead and make you a bagel. Put a little sprinkles on it, make it look like a donut. But I'm hearing hazelnut butter. All right. Whoever that's for. Okay. Let's see. Do I have to read this story? Nah. So I'm going to move a little bit on from this story. Mentally, fish people have a hard time slowing their thoughts, making meditation an excellent pastime. Fish is also significant to Celtic people because the role fish played in their survival. Sailing, fishing, and exploring the sea is a common theme of Celtic lore. All right, so this is just showing the different cultures now. Has Native American, Christian symbolism, African symbolism, fish dreams. Some of you may have a tattoo of a fish. I'm feeling you chose that for a reason. It's your totem. You chose it for a reason, all right? A deeper reason than you may think. And that fish is helping you navigate. I'm seeing it could be any aquatic animal, all right? It doesn't have to be a fish. This could be whatever type of creature lives in the sea. You could have that tattoo. And spirit knows why you chose that. So let's read a little bit more. This is a long read. I apologize if you're still here. Thank you. All right. Did we read enough about it? I feel like we did. Let me see. Fish may ask you to reconcile conflicting inner drives or to maintain your independent sense of intuition, even as you may need to be a part of the community. The link between fish and intuition is also established with the connection between water and fish with the sacral chakra. Ooh, yes. And therefore also with the security, emotional healing, nurturing, and emotional foundation. That was confusing. Forgive me if I mixed that all up. But what I heard was sacral chakra especially. And I can't think where on the map right now. I should have this memorized by now, but I can't think where the sacral chakra is located on Earth. I'm hearing somebody lives there. Maybe somebody even has to travel there. All right. Somebody has to travel there. And I'll definitely go ahead and look it up after this, and I'll drop it in the comments where the sacral chakra is located. Or if you want to go ahead and follow me on Instagram, I did recently post about that. My Instagram is found in the description box, all right? So there may be a little bit more to read. Fish spirit animal can help us through understanding the larger spiritual meaning to remember what we are all connected, that we are all connected on deeper emotional levels, that no matter our differences, we can all empathize with each other on a purely emotional level. All right, I trust that brought you clarity, loves. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, hit that like button, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I love you all. Aloha.